wilds of Alaska. Drex is the chair of the Membership Development Committee, very important one. And as I mentioned on that little handout that is at your place, at the table and nearby, membership development is truly the lifeblood of any successful Rotary Club. Now, our goal this year is to bring in up to 6 new members. Now, we can do even better than that? Great. Now, how do we magically arrive at the 6 new members? You know, Rotary has a sort of a rule of thumb, which in most cases turns out to be quite accurate. And that is that you can figure on losing about 10% of your membership per year. Not a golden rule, but it's pretty good yardstick. Now currently we have 27 members in the club, so let's say we're going to lose about 3 people. Now we would actually like to increase the size of our club by 10%. So in other words, we're shooting to increase our membership by 3. Plus, we have to take care of whatever attrition we might have, and the estimate is that we might possibly lose up to 3 people. So ergo, the 3 plus 3, or our target of 6. Now, what I would dearly love to see is that we don't lose a soul. And then, of course, we're shooting to bring in at least 3 additional people and grow our club by a net of 3. Let's see how it goes. Some years we don't have any, and a couple of years ago we really got smacked. We had a loss of 5, which was a real big hit for us. And there wasn't anything we could do about it. You know? People got promoted, people moved, and we lost them. Now, what's our, well, before I get to the strategy, let's take a little look at the composition of the committee, because it's composed of a broad range of age groups and perspectives. As I said, Drexel is the chair. We have got new members, Ramon Oseguera and Lila Mabasa. We have got more seasoned Rotarians, such as Norm and Alicia Martini. And then we have really seasoned Rotarians, such as Frank Pasqualetto, myself, and Coach McDonald. So as you can see, we got a pretty damn good cross section going for us. And what is our strategy? Well, first and foremost, we want to spread the word. We want to promote Rotary. We want to attract people to our organization. Now, how are we going to increase Rotary's visibility? We are going to do things such as expose those that come to some of our events, such as the Red Ribbon Rally and the 5K Run, by having information available, Rotarians available to talk with people. In other words, promote Rotary by having a pop-up tent, and by having people there manning that tent and having the appropriate brochures and literature that can be passed out. We're going to be targeting specific individuals. We're going to be asking every member of our club to really think about who in our community, people they know of, might make good Rotarians. And identify those people as potential targets for action to be taken by the Membership Development Committee. So we're going to target specific individuals, we're going to target specific groups. For example, holding networking mixers is a distinct possibility, and we might very well tie that in now with the new link, or let's say enhanced link, that we have in the community, in that our member Drexel is also now the head of the West Covina Chamber. So we've got some real potential possibilities here in terms of casting our net further. So we're going to be courting those people, and of course eventually bringing some of them into Rotary, inducting them in, and the next step is to get those new people involved. And how do you do that? You expose them to Rotary, you expose them to the current membership of the club, you get them better known, and this is exactly the sort of thing that Ramon's been going through, and Mary's going through, and Lou's going through, and Lionel's going through right now, and carrying out our Red Badge program in which there are specific things to be done, activities to be involved with, so that the individual, the new Rotarian, gets a more full exposure to the club and to Rotary overall, as he or she gets to know us and as we get to know that individual. Now, we also, as part of the membership development work, have to keep in mind that what we want to do is retain Rotarians over the long haul. And it's really been shown that a critical time period in which you may very well lose more members than any other time period in their exposure to Rotary is that first 3 years. So keeping those people involved and really pumped up about Rotary and their activities in Rotary is more important in that first 3 years than maybe any other point in their lifetime within Rotary. So one of the things we're looking into is developing and implementing a semi-annual review and a follow-up program looking at each of our new Rotarians and doing everything we can to ensure that they stick with the club on a long-term basis. Now there are certain resources that we are going to be using in this coming year to carry out this program. I mentioned pop-up tent. Well, we don't have a pop-up tent right now. We've borrowed it in the past.
We do.
We do have a pop-up tent?
Yes, we do.
When did we get a
And the
pop-up tent?
art students from Cal State LA designed the artwork on it.
Yeah, so it's done.
So
All donate,
I
all
thought
donate.
that was borrowed.
No, all donated.
Oh,
Sounds
that's
simple.
great. All right.
Yeah.
So that's not a resource that's needed. That's a resource we got that's going to be used.
Well, the beach looks sweet.
Yep.
We use it.
The Rotary brochures and display materials and all that good stuff. We've accumulated quite a bit of that already. We have a number of copies all prepared and that can be used. And as we find out more, get some more inputs from RI, for example, maybe, as we've seen in the past, they come out with new brochures, etc. If they look good, we'll incorporate them in the program as well. They were going to be holding some mixers, and that's going to cost some money. But on the other hand, remember there's an initiation fee that comes into the club for each new Rotarian brought into the club, and some of that can go for the mixers. And last but not least, recruitment awards. We may very well be handing out some special awards to individuals for their involvement in bringing a new Rotarian into the club. So that's a total complexion of the membership development committee and its program for the coming year. And we hope that everybody in the club will be on board making this a big success. Thank you.